Okay, now we come to item 4. Item 4 still is coming from data and probability, but here they gave us still the number from data collection still and presentation. So they gave us that raw data that we have there. A farmer in a cooperative society gave fertilizers, but before we proceed, under data and probability, headings are so important under data and probability. So for anything you do, you have to put the heading there. So they are telling us that they gave us the data. Then remind me when they told us the data to be represented to in a frequency distribution table with classes of interval 10 for easy interpretation. So if they give us interval 10, so you look in our data, what is the smallest? Our smallest is 20, and then the highest was the highest there was 88. So meaning our last class should cover 88, then our first class should cover the smallest, which is 20. To have the interval 10, so we start from 20, then we can come to 29. That was the easiest class to start with. Then you add on 10, 10, 10, 10 up to when you reach here. Tallying, you can visit the playlist to see how we tally, but you cross data, you put, you cross, you put, you cross, you put. When they are 5, then you tally them. So these are 5. So now from tally, we can come to our frequency there. So frequency, we just count. These ones are 4. These ones are 5. 5, 3, that is 8. 5, 5, this is 12. 5, 5, that is 10. 5, 1, that is 6. Then 5. And then when we sum all this is 9, 17, 29, 39 plus this 11 to give us 50. So our sum F is 50. Then cumulative, we generate cumulative from here by adding frequency. 4, 4, this is 9. 9 plus 80, that is 17. 17 plus this, 29. 29 plus this, 39 plus this, 45. 45 plus 5 to get us a 50. Then class boundaries, we subtract 0.5 on the lower class, then we add 0.5 on the upper class. That's what we've been doing from here to get our class boundaries. So we have represented the data in the frequency distribution table, as you can see there. Determine the number of bags of maize above which half of the farmers have invested, so as to establish the real effect of the fertilizers. Now here on this part, you can either use the ogive or you can use the formula. So half of them, they are looking for median. So Roman numeral 2, represented in frequency table, determine the number of bags above which half of the farmer are listed. So this was part A. Then part B, can use our median if you use the calculation part. The lower class boundaries plus summation F over 2, cumulative frequency before, over the frequency times the class interval. So here we come and we get our summation F over 2. Our summation F over 2 will be 50 divided by 2, which will give us 25. So we are looking for this class. So we come to the frequency, our lower class. We come to the cumulative frequency and look for where 25 is. So here we have not reached 25, so 25 is in this cumulative frequency here, in this row here. So there, the lower class boundary is 49.5. So 49.5 plus summation F over 2 we have seen is 25 minus the cumulative frequency before, which is 17, over the frequency in here, which is 12, times the class interval, which we saw it was 10. So from there, we get 56.16667, which we can approximate to 57 bags of maize. So half of the farmers, everyone was supposed, or everyone was capable of harvesting 57 bags and above. Okay, then we come to part C. Determine the number of farmers for retraining. The number of farmers that we are supposed to go for retraining are those who obtain 44.5 bags of maize. So we come to our ogive. We first plot it. Remember, we plot it with the estimated frequency against, class boundaries against the estimated frequency. So our 4 is around there with the first one. So our 4 is there. Then 39 with 9 around there. Then 17 somewhere there. For proper graphs, it will be very obvious. 29 around there. Then we come to 39 around here. Then we come to 45 around here. Then we come to 50 around there. We said we join the ogive using a free hand properly. So you see my curve, this one's supposed to be around there. Free hand there. Okay, so that is my ogive. These are the points here. Sometimes you can use a star, sometimes you can use dots like you see I'm using there. So that is my ogive. So we join it using a free hand, straight free hand, no roller. Now from there we come to where our 44.5. Our 44.5 is around there. Remember, I used the scale of 10 there. So now I come and I trace it here. So 44.5, then I move up here, put my ruler there, and I'm going to look for what I should be having here. Then from there, come and I look for it here. Remember, always the number is here. So I'm reading off that value there. So when I read off that value, the correct value is going to be around here. So this is 15, probably this will be 13. So meaning when I come to part C, for the number of people that I have for the training, so you say 13 people will go for retraining. And then here we also had to respond, say then 57 bags were harvested by half of the farmers. Always for every question you respond to it. So that was item 4 from data and probability. What do we note here? Titles are important. The title for the frequency, the title for the ogive, then the response are there. Because you earn a mark here, you score here, you also earn a score from there. Then you see, also we said, this one, if you wanted also for 25, because half of them were 25, so you would have come, look for 25 there, then come down there. You start to be still around 57 around there, which is around here. So either you use the formula or you can use the ogive. Either way, you'll be getting the answer. Anyway, we shall see how we score them for this C analysis there and so on, but that will be in our next videos. Let us move to item 5 from geometry and measures.